What's up, everybody? Welcome to Left for Dead Garage. It is 10 till 7 Saturday morning, and I'm about to go. Well, I'm gonna say we, because I actually, as much as I hate to bother people with help, I really needed help with this one. So I'm actually an hour and a half early outside. I'm just ready to go. It's been a long week. It's been a long wait for one of these cars. So I have my Suburban loaded and my C10 on the trailer. I have my buddy Charlie coming with his car trailer, and my buddy Chris coming with his car trailer. My buddy Larry that used to own my dually, he's riding with me. So we're taking 3 trucks, 3 car trailers, and then I'm gonna load my C10 down, and I'm gonna drive the C10 back. It's about 2 hours and some change one way, so 4 trips. That would take me several weekends to do, or several days. There's no way I could probably do it all in one weekend. But we're headed down into South Carolina, kind of near the Georgia line. So stay tuned and see what I bring home, because let me tell you, I am beyond excited about finally getting one of these cars. Hang in there. Got a load of crap this time. Well, I'm sitting in the C10 doing the start of this video because the sun's so bright that I can't figure out where to stand so it doesn't like white out the camera. It may not even cause a problem. Well, yesterday was a pretty good success. We were gone about 12 plus hours round trip to go and get this latest and greatest project, or projects rather. It took us 3 trucks, 3 car trailers, and I actually towed this truck down on my trailer. So 4 trucks, 3 car trailers, 5 guys, 6 guys if you include the owner, the previous owner, helping us load everything. It took us 4 hours to load all this. If you've watched even just a handful of my videos, you know that my main car to have is one of these. This is one of those deals it kind of found me. The guy didn't even have these things posted. I had a looking for ad on a Facebook forum, and he's like, hey, I'm not too far from you, give me a call. So I did. That's when I met Gene, talked to him on the phone. He said, he was honest. He said, hey bud, I don't do the camera phone thing. I'm 75, so any pictures I have to take and post, he said, I have to have my daughter do. So I'd rather you just ride down and look at it. So that's what I did. Last Saturday, I jumped on the old motorcycle. It belonged to my dad, so I thought, hey, this is prime time, spend a little bike time. Maybe it'd bring me some good luck. So 2.5 hour ride down there on the bike, which was pretty pleasant. To look at all this, had to have it. Man wouldn't even take a deposit. He said handshake deal is good as anything. So we shook on it, and it was a long week last week waiting on all this stuff. We're waiting on Saturday to get here. Everything went pretty smooth. The truck is, inside of the truck's full of parts. I have my buddy Charlie's son Logan drive this back for me, which pretty impressive. The old C10 is loaded down, and it made a 2.5 hour trip. Hard to knock this old thing. 2.5 hours, and it used just a little over a quarter tank of gas, so it ain't too bad. But let's hopefully the sun's not gonna wreck us. And, I'll be a little quiet because it's kind of early and I don't want to wake anybody up. But I'll just do it. This is just gonna be a short video because it's gonna take me all day to at least unload this stuff and start semi-sorting it, and I have no idea where I'm gonna put it. My Connex is kind of full, so. The truck is loaded down. If you ain't figured this out yet, this is all 55 Chevy parts. There's some 4 doors, another set of fenders. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. Bumpers. I mean, I don't even know if the paint's any count, but the guy threw in the paint. There's just boxes and boxes of, I don't even know what a good bit of this stuff is. I mean, that looks like window trim. There's a radio. Bumpers, grills, doors. There's an original 55 bumper jack. That's probably worth something to somebody. More doors, radiator supports, inner fenders, grills, tail lights. There's a set of quarter skins right here. These boxes are full of stuff, like everything's labeled. This guy, it was in a box. I have no idea what this is. All this stuff, there's door latches and dome lights and firewall seals and trim, dash trim. Some of this, there's a fair amount of new stuff. Looks like a new blower motor, there's door handles, battery deal. Looks like an official Mortsky box right there. Original Napa. Muffler clamp or something. There's horns and gaskets, and we've got the windshield rubbers. I mean, it's, I guess you could call it new old stock now, but it ain't brand new, because that one box I found was ordered in 1985. The front seat, got the little big block Kings, shout out there, 4-speed. That's the front seat. This is a 4-door car here. My Suburban's full of stuff, trim, heater box, bumper, I mean lower bumper, whatever. This piece on for that. There's a fender. This motor runs. 3 on the tree car. So the Blue Flame, I think is what they call it. I found this in one of the boxes, so I figured it was fitting to put it in there. Here's the 4-door car. It's got a little fiberglass repair here. If you shine a light through it, there's some pinholes, nothing major. The rockers are in really good shape. All this. Quarters are good. Trunk pan's good. The roof, all that is good. This is gonna be got 3 hoods, 2 trunk lids. This needs replaced. This side of the car looked like it had a little old school. I don't know why they're bare, but rockers. This is a little thin here, not a big deal. And more fiberglass repair. There's the seats. I have all the seats. So there's a brand new starter for it. More stuff here. My seat, my back seats to the 2-door car. Horn ring, tail lights, both pieces of Bel Air deal. This is seat covers for the 4-door car. More trim. The bird. New old stock knuckle wiper blades. Headlight buckets. Found this. And it was actually shipped. If you can read that or not. 1985.
lock stuff, a bunch of dash doodads. The doors to the, clearly if you've not noticed yet, the two-door car. This is a California chassis from what I'm told. It's got a small 10 bolt, it looks like out of an S10, but this brake 10 bolt, shock bar has been added. These look like new. These don't look like leaf springs from the factory springs. They have that weird groove in the bottom from what I've seen. This chassis has been painted. It's got a Speedway brake kit. All the bushings are new, ball joints are new. Comes with the motor mount conversions. There's another hood. It came with the 500 series steering box. That's new, and tie rods and all that. What else? I don't know if I have all the there's 3 windows. I don't know if it's 2 fronts, 2 rears. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Dang near killed this one last night. All but ran it over. And here's the main one. And this is the one. This is the whole reason I went. It's pretty solid. They're both Bel Air cars. It's a little crusty down in here. Nothing bad. This frame clearly is going to get replaced. The rockers, inner and outer, are solid. Quarters, same way. This, all good stuff. Needs the tail panel, the trunk, all looks good. The car's originally Neptune green and beige or tan or something, and so at some point it went yellow and then black. So it's been painted a couple times. Got a little boo-boo here, no big deal. There's a little thin spot here, thought to fix. A little damage there and a little boo-boo here. But, you know, like the other side, the rockers all look good. It looks like it's had a floor pan patch, and then they didn't finish it or something. But back in here looks good. This car's full of fenders. 3 fenders here. I got 6 fenders total, and but bumpers. There's parts everywhere. Just buku's amounts of trim. The two-door car must have been murdered out at one time, because all the trim's black. New carpet for the 4-door. Windows, like I was saying, trim, rain gutters. Then it came with a really nice bonus piece here that I didn't even know came with the car. A bolt-in Griffin radiator. No more cold case. Sorry guys, you got replaced. But as you can see, there's this one's got a little chip right here. This is a new windshield. This has a sticker on it right there. So this must be the front, and these must be rears. Must be 2 rears and 1 front. I'm pretty sure someone was in the midst of trying to restore that 4-door car. A lot of this new stuff was supposed to have went with it, but for me, I'm going to pick through everything and just keep the best stuff for my car. The 4-door, probably going to sell it. I just can't. I would love to keep it. I'd love to have 2, but I just can't. I can't justify that if the budget, you know, just not feasible. Both cars have titles. That was another plus. But with any luck, we are actually going back down to see the guy and pick up another car that a buddy of mine is interested in. So I actually left stuff behind that I just didn't feel like carrying or loading. That's how bad it was. So if we go back, I'll go get the rest of that stuff. I mean, why not get all I can get, you know? I love parts. I love having parts. The progress on this probably won't happen immediately because I have a lot to do before I can get to this. So these cars will be going into some sort of dryer storage. I may even just DA scuff them and hose them down with some like primer from Tractor Supply, just some basic whatever they have, the Magic Tractor line, something to just seal them up. I believe the two-door is actually going to dry storage. I gotta measure and see. As long as it can go sideways in the spot that the guy has open, my buddy Larry, it's going to dry storage. I've got a list of things to do before I can start on these cars. My white truck has to come out of the shop, and my dually must be finished before any major work starts on this, because there's big plans for next year for the dually. So the dually has to be done. Probably going to thin some of the collection down so I can pay myself back for what I spent on this. But finally, I have a 55 Chevy, 55 postcard. Wanted one of these cars for as long as I can remember. And honestly, I can tell you the very first 55 Chevy I ever noticed, that I ever remember noticing, the one that stands out the most to me, when I was a kid, my neighbors, my dad lived up on the lake, and our neighbors behind us, I was friends with them, Tony and Joey. Their dad had a 55 Chevy, and I don't know what it was about it, but you know, I thought that was just the coolest car ever. It was a complete car, a little project type deal, and I remember trying to get Dad to try to buy that car. I was like, we need this car. Dad was building a 57 pickup at the time. I just loved that car. So I'm guessing that's the only, and I never rode in it, but we used to, you know, get in it and kind of play or whatever. So I remember the first 55, I guess the only 55 that I've ever actually laid hands on or ever even sat in. So it's kind of cool that stands out in my mind. So, but I'm going to jump off here and start organizing and unloading and praying I find somewhere to put this stuff. So thanks for watching Left 4 Dead Garage. Stay tuned. There'll be some more actual car content coming. The cruise-in stuff is pretty well wrapped up for the year. We might have one or two to go to, but don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.